Hi, everyone. Welcome to the collective reading. So this is for will they be finally getting their karma? If someone have ghosted you, walked away from you, just used you, or right after having that great sex and they did not even said anything, or if they just do timed you, if they put you in a third party situation, then this reading is for you. All right. Now, just give me a second. Now, if some readers right now are doing some sexual stuff, I want to enlighten, or I want to heighten up more about, or I want to. So sorry about that. I forgot to put off the volume. All right. Now I just want to emphasize and illuminate those people who's been like left in the dark without any answers, and they don't know what's next. All right. So if somebody have broken up your heart, or somebody have broken up your trust, let's take a look what's going to be coming their way. Let's take a look at what actually happened to you in the past. All right. This person is very dominant. I'm picking up somebody with a very strong fire or Aries in their chart. Somebody is already committed, or already has a family, or could be that this person is already divorced, but they're still, still straddling with their ex. Now they tried to court you, or they tried to love bomb you, make a lot of promises, made you their apple of their eye, and it seems like it's like they just made all this whole promises um about being with you, that you're their soulmate or something like that, which is it's not even true. Okay. Now there has been some issues about either moving in together. Let's say, for example, okay, because you want to be the main person. Obviously, when you get into a relationship, or when you get into a certain situation, you want to be the first, okay? You want to be the priority. So, what happened was this person did not even made it clear to you what is your main standing in their life, as I got the lovers. All right? Now, something has changed. All right? Something has changed, and it seems like, okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, there. Now, something has changed, and it seems like the main person in the picture, let's say, for example, either their wife, their husband, or their main partner, into the picture. And the entire, either family, friends, relatives, whatsoever, got into the picture, the community. All right? So, now this person went through their own journey without even telling you. They've been thinking a lot about you. Okay, here's the thought card. They've been thinking a lot about you. They've been painting you, drawing you, sketching you. All right. It seems like they're really boggled, or they're really bothered by this whole connection. But they lied to you. There was like a very deep lie, and let's say it all started with a joke, and now the joke's on them. Okay. Now there were some failed expectations. You're waiting. You collective, you're waiting. You've waited for this person to fulfill their promise. You've waited for them to, to come, or to maybe, if this is a third party situation, to choose you, or if this is more likely an open relationship, for them to take I can't speak, to take it up to the next level, or if this is friendship, to at least get down into that relationship path. But it did not happen. Okay. So what actually happened right after this? There was severity, coffin. Okay. There were some death or ending of a situation, and could be a breakup. Okay, your separation could be one of you or you collective walked away from this toxic situation or toxic person. All right. Now, on the other hand, when you freed up yourself from this whole toxic situation, your finances went up or it will be going up. So that's that is how things are going to be balancing. All right. You'll be focusing on your work. You've focused more on your work. Okay. Or you focused more on your endeavor or whatever it is that you've been doing or to your work. So while on the side of this person, what's going on with them? They have very high pride. They think too highly of themselves. I don't know how to focus the camera, but anyway, okay. Now they have this high pride and they think too highly of themselves. They feel like just because that they know you love them, you're so into them, they're expecting you to chase down their tail. They're expecting them to they're expecting you to run after them or beg for them worst, okay? So, hmm. Anyway, see, this is a false person. Narcissists actually promises or they always hook people or their victims or their news supply with those false claims of, oh, I'm your soulmate, we feel the same, we think of same way, and we do this and we do that. That's why, they that is how they got their news supply hooked into them. All right. There's also a child involved. Could be that this person, because I already told you that this person is either they have a family or there's a family or kids with someone else, which is the first woman here. There's a child involved, or it could be if this is a woman that they have a child that they're not really telling you, okay, or they got pregnant in the past and they're so afraid of disclosing it to you. That's why when things started getting more and more deeper, they started avoiding you, started picking up fights, starting up an argument, even though it's very shallow or it's not really good. So right here, what will be the outcome for both of you? Pathway. There's a pathway that will be cleared. Okay. Message of concern. This person is still going to be reaching out to you, trying to convince you their ways, trying to convince you, oh, please hear me out. Like, please forgive me. I'm already a changed person. I'm already a changed man. Promise I will be doing whatever it takes just to win your trust back, and I'll be a better person this time. But use your head. This person will be promising a marriage, okay? With a promise of gift. Well, they're trying to buy your love. And they will also try to make you as their, instead of this is the X, okay? They will try to make you the main person, okay? 3 more cards. But it seems like you're not going to be giving them any more chance because this person is really in despair. It's like they're so desperate what to do, how to win you back. They've hurted you so bad, basically, from what I can see here. Judication. This is the judgment. There will be a final decision, which is, okay, the courthouse. Let's take a look. What's the bottom of the deck? Feeling stuck. I feel like, I wish I brought my past life card here, but it's downstairs. Anyway, So the two of you will be feeling so stuck. I feel like this is not yet supposed to be over, as there's like a lesson that needs to be learned here. Okay. But there is definitely an, like messages that we'll be going through. Now the good news here is there is another person that will be coming your way, collective. The official person, the official soulmate, which is, I feel like this is more likely either an air sign or earth sign. And this person is very wealthy, okay? Very established. And this person lives in a distant place or lives in a far away place from you. Or it could be that there's like a physical distance. Or I'm sensing that this person is an earth sign, air sign. All right. So let's take a look what's going on with your person at this point, or what are their thoughts. You know, if they are feeling guilty, if they even have any resentments, if they have any thoughts of reaching out to you, talking to you. Let's take a look. I just can't love anyone else anymore. So it looks like your person have a heart. I tried to forget you. I feel guilty. Yeah, because they played around with your feelings. Or they don't have any real intentions in the past, whereas you're very invested in this connection. You tried to, to put your all, you tried to understand their shortcomings, you tried to accept everything about them, even though you're not really into men or women who's already married, or okay, men or women who's already has a family or something like that. You tried to accept them. Okay. All right. So I know that we'll have to fight for this love. Well, it looks like they're not yet ready to give up. I'll be pulling 12 cards, okay? I still care so deeply for you. And then we'll be analyzing all the messages. I understand you now. I wish I could be what you need. I'm letting you go because I love you. I don't want to lose you. So this person doesn't know what they want. At first, they're letting you go. They're letting you go because they love you, and now they don't want to lose you. I just can't do this right now. I'm keeping you my secret. Yep, if this is a third party situation, obviously. I don't feel comfortable opening up. This person is hiding a lot of things. Now, bottom of the deck, you don't know the real me. I'm sorry, I'm not ready to be with you yet. I don't trust my feelings. So that's the bottom of the deck. Now let's take a look. What is this connection all about? Now the thing here is this person is already suffering. Okay. This person is already suffering from losing you, playing around with your feelings. Their guilt is eating them up. Okay. Their conscience are nudging them. They're also having some sleepless nights because they try to forget you. All right. Some of them also have some drinking problems. Some of them have some, let's say, for example, other codependencies or drug codependencies. Or some of them have some sexual addiction or something like that. But even though that they try to jump from one person to another, and mind you, because I can see that there's a soul connection here. Mind you that even if this person will try to choose another option, and another option, they will never find that kind of love, connection, or chemistry with anyone that they will be choosing except you. So what's going to happen is that right after this person going around or like flinching with all of their lessons that needs to be learned and meeting their karmic mirrors. Okay, they the universe will be creating a path for this person to come back into you again. So I don't feel like this is already over because for some reason I feel like this person is, they have a lot of feelings for you, but they're not being true to themselves. They usually settle for comfort, and they usually create a drama for themselves so that, they could either gain attention, or that is how they're gaining attention, or that is how they feel like that they are an effective person. All right. But they do get, okay, I feel like that there is a real soul connection here, but they need to grow up. This person is very immature. Okay. I mean, I wish I could be what you need. But the thing here is, you don't make the person that you deserve. They need to create themselves. Okay. And at first they let you go because they love you. And now they're saying that they don't want to lose you. You see, it's so hard to keep somebody that you're so afraid of getting close to, and that you're so afraid of giving your heart, your all, or your everything, just because that, the thing that's at the top of your head is being devastated or being broken. I mean, we all go through a lot of shitty situations and relationships, failed people, failed relationships. It is because of our expectations. We tend to ignore the red flags in a situation. That's why we get hurt. And then we blame the love. You're going to say that why is it love is so hard? Why is it that falling in love is like this? Why I don't want to fall in love again, don't want to get into a relationship. I just want to settle with casual stuff. Don't you think that while you're playing around and while you are playing around people's feelings, you might be playing around with the right one? And then there goes your karma. That's why love hurts. It is because of our gesture and our indecisions, not the love itself. Now let's take a look. What is this love all about, or connection about? Okay, new love. Okay, let me focus it. All right, new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. Either it's with a new person or with a person that that your finances. There are some financial insecurities here. Either you're the one who is earning more, or you have, or it could be vice versa. Okay. It could be that, oh, yeah, because this person is very insecure. I wish I could be what you need. So I feel like that there are some financial differences here. Could be you came from a well-off family. Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation, which is both of you are failing to see, or this person is failing to see. They do have big trust issues. Now, please take note, if somebody is not really able to trust, it means that they're the one who's hiding a lot of guilt or hiding a lot of insincere intentions. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Big time. Big time. This person is definitely having a lot of sleepless nights, and they've been thinking a lot about you. They might be even hurting themselves, stumbling upon, knocking down themselves, or tripping off because they keep on thinking about you. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. They might be choking at this point. Time apart, some distance will help bring clarity. Well, the breakup is actually meant to be. Marriage, this relationship is moving toward a sacred union, which it also came out here in your other card. Different pages, you and this person don't share the same vision. When you're finally together, that is where the compromise comes in. Now, the compromise is different from dominating or dominance. Some people thinks that just because that the other person is like trying to obey, submit, then the other person will be dominating the other person, and that is not called compromise. Okay. Vulnerability, you can be completely open with this person, and also the trust. The problem here is I feel like both of you don't trust each other, and both of you are very walled up. Intuition, you already know the answer you seek. Yeah, if you keep on asking if this person is really the right one for you. Obsession, someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Apology, you can expect the apology you want to hear. So, bottom of the deck is soulmate. Passion, interference. Okay. Three cards from the bottom. Soulmate. Do I need to read this? Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. Now, please take note that love is not enough in a relationship. Respect is also big. Okay. Sexual compatibility is just like the third on the list. Passion, try something you've never done before. Interference and external parties intruding in this relationship. So there is a third party. Even if this person really loves you, I feel like that there is a third party, or there is another person in the picture. That's why, maybe at first they only want to. Okay, there are different scenarios that I'm seeing here. Could be that while this person, at the beginning, when they were still dealing with you, they did not really expected for this whole thing to, to come into full connection, into full bloom. Could be that both of you don't really have that intention of taking things seriously, but you've fallen in love because there's a real connection, and twice, it already came out here that you're the two of your soulmates. But the complication started getting in as the connection deepens. Okay? So, I feel so lost without you. I'm heartbroken over you. I have lied to you and betrayed you. I was in a very dark space at that time. I'm doing much better now. I'm not the same person that you remember. Well, it takes a lot for that to be proven, you know. So not because that they will be coming back to you, or that they approach you again, or talk to you, reach out to you, send you messages, send you flowers and gifts, or whatsoever, promised you marriage or longevity or whatsoever. It means that you will be falling for that. You have to learn your lessons from the past and how this person have approach you. Saying goodbye to you is the hardest thing I ever had to do, but it was the only thing to do that felt right at that time. I just couldn't give what you need. I've been a complete fool, thinking that the grass would be greener on the other side, but it wasn't. Please forgive me. Unfortunately, when they thought that the grass is greener on the other side, turns out to be it's a manure. Okay? So, okay, I will be back soon. Don't worry. During our time apart, I'm growing and learning every single day. Step by step, I'm becoming the person you deserve. The more I push you away, the more I long for you. I know that in my heart that we belong together. So we have 7 cards. Five more. So let's take a look. What will be the? This person is already going through a lot of shitty situation. So like what I said. Okay, this flip. Make sure you focus on yourself first now. When you raise your vibration by just doing what you love, you will attract me back in. Yeah, it could be because you're no longer focusing on their energy, so they feel like, oh, like this person is no longer thinking about me. Let me show up. I miss you regardless of how things seem. You were never the problem. I was just caught up in my own pain. Or they just can't really keep it in their pants. You're always on my mind. Okay, too many cards. Magic, you're manifesting your dreams. You motivate me to be a better person. I wish I was as strong as you. You're my rock. You've inspired me to change my life. You are the light in my darkness. Keep shining bright so I can come back home. So you need to eliminate this person's dark path because they are obviously and totally lost at this point. I feel like this person have been hurted in the past for like since they were a child. Could be a victim of like a broken home, or could be that they've witnessed their parents fight, like, they hated each other so much. Or they could be, there could be some abuse when they were a child, and they couldn't really get over the trauma. That's why in each and every connection that they got into, they always sabotage it. So I feel like you're going to be the guiding light of this person, and you're really meant to be in this person's life. But you shouldn't really tolerate their behavior. I want to call it like demonic behavior, but like, just to give them credit, okay, or cut some slack. Uh, Maybe it's just that they need some healing, somebody who will be understanding them, whatever it is that they're going through, somebody who could actually analyze or tell them, look, I've gone through the same path that you're in, I know what you're going through, so please listen to me, I'll be guiding you. Okay, now let's take a look what is actually transpiring in this person's life, or if they're, let's take a look if they're having sex with another person. Well, I don't have my sex card here, so let's just take a look. Then we'll be doing the sign to sign, okay? You got this, you got the key to this person's heart. No doubt. Okay? They know that you're the right one for them. They know that you're the one who can who God they know that you are the one who made a lot of difference in their, I don't know, gloomy life, or life that's full of tricks. That's why this whole situation, or this whole connection, started with a lie, and then it ended up with a lie. Okay? Time is ticking. It seems like this person is under some sort of pressure to make a decision. Could be that they're still entangled with somebody. Now, this person is breaking their own heart. It seems like they're letting go. So there are three doves here. So it means that it could be that there's another connection. Okay. But anyway, I feel like that they're breaking their own heart by letting go, all of you, both of you. Okay. And they feel like, come what may, whoever comes along, or I know that they have this faith that whoever that is really meant to be in their path, it will be going back into that path again. This person have some advanced knowledge, or they love having a lot of knowledge, or they love nurturing their knowledge or honing their knowledge. They love being advanced. It seems like they're going back to school, or they're taking some masteral PhD, or they're still in school possibly, but they're going through depression and isolation. They don't want to talk to anyone else. It's like they're just waiting for the time to pass them by. Could be that they're just staying in their room, or staying in one corner, or it could be that they're just drinking alone at a bar. Okay. So, and they're mirroring. You are mirroring. Both of you are doing same things unconsciously, both at the same time. And this person is also wearing a mask. They're not being true to other people. They're not being true to themselves. They're trying to deceive themselves about what it is that they are going through. But they have a lot of faith that soon enough, when they're finally healed, when they're finally free from this, when they're also getting in touch with their higher spirituality, or they are listening more to their intuition. That's why they feel like when they're finally healed and listen to the messages of their guides, it seems like they are going to be like gonna be in a much better place, or they're gonna be at peace when they finally reapproach you. This person, let's just put it this way, that they will always be a trickster. Tricksters are always like liars, habitual, pathological, or compulsive, but they will always lie. Okay, but hopefully when they be approaching you, whatever tricks that they're going to try to pull off, it's going to be for positive, like surprise you or do something sweet for you, not really playing tricks like, just to manipulate you again. They're going through the dark shadows. Okay, let them go through their dark thing, or their dark past, dark shadows, and let them get out of it. Or dark night. There's a tendency for this person to be wild. If they are not going to be able to heal themselves, or if they are not going to be able to confront their, let's say for example, that because this person is being eaten up with their own guilt, they can't sleep. Okay, their conscience has been nudging them. They're having a lot of restless nights, sleepless nights. They, their conscience are like, they keep on, their conscience are bothering them. This person have the tendency to get lost or wild. And if ever that they're not going to figure out their way out of this, then they're going to be losing whatever it is that they have. They'll have the tendency to be bitter. See? And the snakes are crawling. They're going to be submitting to the darkness, or there's a possibility of them submitting into temptations, illicit affairs, sexual addiction, just to get over the pain, just to forget them about you, and it's going to ruin them. Okay. This reading is not all about wishing somebody to have their karma, but it is to enlighten whatever it is that this person is going through, why did they did whatever it is that they did to you, and what will be the outcome. Okay. Now, it seems like this person have some talent in music and arts. They do, whenever their heart bleeds, they turn it into music. They play music, they compose music, or it could be that they also wrote a music for you. Okay. They're missing you. It's like they're missing you so badly. They're thinking a lot about you. They're wishing for you to be with them, or they're wishing to be close to you, to hug you, to touch you. They're always longing for you. This is what they actually need to avoid, being a juggler. Okay. The problem that I can see, aside from their childhood traumas, is that this person's full of indecisions, very indecisive. They are so afraid of making one decision just to stick around. It kind of bores them, when they're in a stable relationship. Could be that this person is fire, you know, or they have very strong fire in their chart. But this person is like they have a lot of indecisions, very indecisive energy. It's like they want continuous drama. Okay, they want the attention. It's like they want to control everything. They want to control people. This is also the type of a person that is the boy who cried wolf, that they keep on lying and lying and lying, and then when they grow old, people will just get used to them being a liar, and then one day people will just stop listening to them or paying attention to them. They need to stop being so indecisive. Friends and companions. This is also another thing that they need to avoid. Listening to other people's opinions. It's not. There's nothing wrong if you will be listening to other people's advices, but at the end of the day, you should know at your own discretion which one you'll be bagging. Everyone will have their own opinions and their shares of experiences, like, oh, do this, do that. Oh, I've been there, I've been that. Trust me, this is how it's going to go. But sometimes you also need to understand misery loves company. When someone, especially if you are asking or venting out to somebody who's also going through a shitty situation or relationship, obviously misery loves company. Whatever it is that they're going through, whatever it is that that they wish to transpire in their relationship, sorry, they will be advising you to do that. So their negativities, they'll be passing it on to you. You need to have your own discernment, okay? Well, sense of discernment. Feeling so alone. This person is moving away from everyone. They want to isolate themselves. They just want to hibernate. They just want to sleep all day. They're not eating. They're not, they're not really focusing on whatever that needs to be focused. If ever that they can no longer work, and they would just stay at home. Okay? This person is isolating themselves. So, whatever that have actually transpired from the from the very beginning of the spread, it is now transpiring into somebody who is really falling deeply in love with you. Now, this person is binded. Okay, if you can see this person feels trapped, binded, and they feel like, there's no hope in a situation. They chose to be binded. They chose to be gagged, okay, in a situation. This reminds me of the Eight of Swords, okay? But you know what? The sword is just there. They can definitely free themselves up, and they're not really that super tied up, okay? They were not really tied up like a sausage, so they can definitely free up themselves. There is another person on the lookout, okay? If you can see those flowers, I'm not sure if you can, let's see. If you can see those flowers, these are the flowers or plants that eats, I don't know, fly or insects or whatever. And they have this poisonous thing inside of them. Somebody is very bitter or vile. Could be it's the other woman or the other person, other man, other lover. So I feel like there's somebody else that's on the lookout. That's why they feel so gagged. Okay. Um I feel like if they have kids together, could be that this person is also threatening that you're never going to see your kids again if you're not going to stop this. But the problem here is their heart is bleeding for you. They don't know what to do. Let's take a look bottom of the deck. Messages. Again, this person really wants to talk to you. This person really wants to send messages to you. Like try to give them another chance along with a rose. Like, oh, please give me a chance. I'm sorry. I'm so, like resentful of whatever happened. They're going to be taking chances, gambling. They're going to be taking chances. But for you, it's like you collective, it's like you don't know what to believe anymore. You're also in the isolation. You're also isolating yourself. You're not really partaking in any other activities. You just want to be alone, you know. So this whole situation hurted both of you. All right. So what's going to happen to this person is that they're going to be risking whatever it is. If they're in a third party situation, could be that they're already making a decision. If they're dating multiple people both at the same time, then I feel like they will be choosing you, or they want to come forward and tell you that, like, let's give it a try. I want to commit to you like this and like that. Or if this is more of a friends with benefits kind of a situation, it seems like they're ready to take the plunge and take it to the next level. But whatever it is, I feel like this person is really ready. Or it's like their heart, their conscience. They also tried some others. It seems like some of them are also talking to some other people or to some other options. Okay, especially if they're very charming and good looking. But nothing beats the heart. All right. Now let's take a look. What will be your action, collective? Okay. You'll be hearing a lot of either you'll be hearing, sorry, either you will be hearing or you'll be discovering something about this person that's going to be hurting you. Okay. You'll be preserving your love, or you just want to avoid love at all. This is like the beauty and the beast. It's like for you, you just want to avoid falling in love, getting involved with anyone, or even getting into the dating scene again. It's like the storm is approaching. You're not really that trapped as you may portray yourself. Sometimes you're also portraying yourself as the victim, but actually it's not. But the storm is approaching. There's a secluded place just near you, but I feel like you're just focusing more on the problem and the heartache more of. Okay? And you're just prepared to leave. But the person right before you leave, this person will be approaching you, or could be that we'll be meeting you somewhere in the middle. And they're going to say, nope, you're not going anywhere. Even though you're going to have some second thoughts. Should I or should I not? Like, this is just really hurting me. And whatever you have done to me is something that's really unforgivable. So, but they will still be asking for your forgiveness. Like, please give me a chance. I'm a changed man. But whatever it is that they'll be offering you is very little, as this person came out as the Page of Pentacles. And then you're gonna take some time, to think about this. Even though you're considering, or you will be considering, taking this person back, but be careful with your choice. Okay, make sure that they've already learned their lesson. As I got the Three of Wands, that is actually the card of somebody from the past approaching you. Okay. Now, Four of Wands, happiness, marriage, celebration, reunion. It seems like you'll be taking this person back, and you're also looking into the possibilities of longevity, having that long-term commitment. And then this person finally grew out as a knight, the Knight of Cups. They feel like they're humble enough, they've learned their lesson, they've gone through a very long journey, and now they've turned out to be the the Knight of Cups. There will be some forward movements and changes, but make sure that you'll be keeping yourself grounded with your expectations for you not to get disappointed again. Okay? Because if you're just going to be flying to the moon, or this is more likely a cloud nine expectations, then you're just going to be breaking your heart again. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. The Devil. Okay, the Devil. There are too many people that's involved in here. I feel like if you will try to persuade or to pursue the situation, there will still be some other people that will be trying to control the situation, or will try to control your person, or will try to get involved in the situation. Now, you have to talk to your person, whoever it is. If if they really learn their lesson in this whole situation or relationship, if ever you will be accepting this person, it's only exclusive for both of you, not with them, along with the entire world, or along with the entire clan. Okay, there will be happiness, but you need to, you see, if this person is actually staring at the flower that's been blooming, right in the middle of isolation. So there will be some happiness, but tread carefully not to reopen the wounds. Okay, there are a lot of things that you need to reconsider in this situation, which is obviously the number one thing that you need to put into your head is, that if the person will be claiming that they've already changed, it's not just gonna be overnight. You can't see that in just a week, 2 weeks. You can see it through their words, okay, and then their action. Most of the people, especially liars, um, their words and their actions do not really match. Okay, so try to balance the situation. If this person is really sincere this time, only you can judge your own situation. Okay, so will they be getting their karma? Actually, they're already going through their karma. They're already paying every bit of it. Okay, let's take a look now at the sign to sign. Actually, I want to use a different card. Let's use this now. All right, collective. So you, collective, dealing with Aries to Pisces. Okay, let's take a look. Aries. If Aries hurted you, what is currently happening to them? They're focusing more on their finances. They're focusing more on their work. They're also trying to forget you. They've been thinking a lot about you. You're always in their head, but they don't have any plans of taking an action at this point. Taurus. Taurus will be reaching out to you. Actually, they've been really stressed out, gone through a lot of pressure, stress. Could possibly they also got sick, okay, or they're sick at this moment, but they're not going to be telling you the entire truth. They're not going to be telling you the entire story or whatever really happened, but they want to reach out to you. Okay, Gemini. Gemini feels defeated. They love you. They have a lot of love for you, but they feel like they're also in this, and they're also in this way of thinking that, yeah, it started out with an affair. What if it's going to end with an affair as well? So they're trying to analyze the situation, but at this point they're walking away. Okay, they will be back, but it's going to take some time. Cancer. Cancer definitely knows what they want. They want to take the plunge, and they want to have a moment with you. They want to prove to you that you are their happiness, their sun, okay, and their strength. As Cancer feels like you're my rock. Okay, Leo. Leo is being indecisive at this point, even though, and they're also not listening to their intuition. The more they go against their intuition, the more they go against whatever that is supposed to be taking place, things are just going to get even more difficult for them. This is going to burden them. Okay, Virgo. Virgo feels so trapped in a situation, but even though that they're struggling, crawling, and they don't know, like if whatever it is that they're doing right now is right, what's important is they have their ego. So this person is not ready to open up. This person is not ready to show their expression or to express how they really feel. Libra. Libra feels like just by offering you marriage or commitment, everything's going to be wiped out. They feel like this is the only thing that you've been waiting for. So why not give it? Okay. But the problem here is there is a different intention towards this. If they will be promising you, let's say, for example, they're going to give you a ring, they're going to give you, oh, like, will you marry me? And right after giving you the ring, they don't really have any intentions of marrying you. So that is the Four of Pentacles for Scorpio. Scorpio is very indecisive at the moment. They want to have some changes in their life. They're going through changes. Could be transition, um, death and rebirth, but they're very indecisive. I don't really feel like you can trust Scorpio at this point. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius feels like they can have great life, good commitment, longevity with you. They also want to, like, express how they really feel towards you. If they've done something to you, expect an apology. Capricorn. Capricorn, you feel like Capricorn judged you in the past, or you feel like they just play tricks on you or not, but actually it's not. Capricorn tried to protect you in the past for, I don't know, like a possible disaster, damage, or it could be that there has been like a long delay in communications or decisions that needs to be made. And they just tried to, what do you call this? It's like they tried to hurt you so that you'll move away from them in order for you to see things in a much better perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like if they're going to be staying or lingering around, you won't be able to see whatever that needs to be seen, whatever that needs to be experienced, whatever it is. Could be that in the could be that they're in the verge of making a decision and they don't want you to get hurt or something like that. Okay, I don't know. So anyway, Aquarius. Aquarius right now is really heartbroken over this. Okay, they really want to be with you, but the problem here is the addiction to a love triangle or third party situation will always be there. The question about them, if they will be changing, is still hanging. Pisces. Pisces is wishing for you to come back. Okay, they're still dreaming about you being together. They do admire you from in a distance. Okay, they do admire you. Um, they do admire you a lot. Sorry, and it seems like there will be some things that they want to tell, conceal. No, sorry, not conceal. They want to relay, express, or take it out in the open, and they want to be more bold and daring. All right. So anyway, that's it for you for this reading collective. I will be doing the weekly forecast next. All right. Blessings to you.